Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Deadly Spark and welcome back to Prince of Persia Warrior Within. Now last time, we just got away from the Dahaka, and we are safe in the past. Let's see how long that will stand. We're back here again. This is where we first came to the past, if anybody remembers. From when we were chasing, what's her name? Already forgotten because I didn't care. Hello. I wonder who this is.
What kind of beast is this?
Interesting. I don't know if you heard what I heard there, but if you did, well done. Full of things already. Oh well. Now we gotta get out like usual. That was this way, right? Yes. Still need to go back there at some point and get that thing. Just like we got this one up here. Nice. Well, hopefully find something to fight soon. Because it is much easier to talk when there's something to fight. As of right now, it is just parkour time. Perfect. Sometimes I wonder who created these elaborate... That was fucking close. Yeah, see, now if you go up to that spot up there, with the slow motion thing, it makes it really easy. Though I expect the game is directing us in this direction, because that's what I expect, I guess. I've played the game before, and it's been a while since I've played though. So I gotta try and remember like the details. There are some things that like I always like sort of loosely forget the direction for. Like for example, one place that always tripped me up was the gardens. I don't know why, but there's a spot in that section that I would always get caught up on.
Seems you're just out of reach.
Yeah, as it would seem.
Forgive my failure.
Oi, he was, I guess, low enough health for that finisher. What about you? Yep, you went. Ow.
My blade calls for you.
You know what's funny? Those call outs, like my blade calls for you, is so strange when there's no music playing. How about that? What a finish. I lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah, the gardens. Yeah, there's a certain particular spot of the gardens that I think it's at the end of it where I just lose track of where to go. And I don't know why, but it was just one spot and I'd always get tripped up on it.
I can't.
And it was, yeah, it was just like a certain bit that it would always be like really frustrating. But I don't know, you eventually find it. No, these guys always come back here. That door's open now. I wonder why. Ow, that was that is my friend. I also love how the enemies are so well, like their combat's also just as freeform as yours. it makes for such like a much more fun experience. Like the combat in Prince of Persia: Sands of Time was pretty good anyway. Like it was pretty good, but it fell short a little bit in certain sections with the fact like with how repetitive like the fights became a lot of the time. Like you know, a lot of the time fighting the enemies was the exact same tactic over and over and over again. There was only a couple of handful that weren't like that, but the couple of handful fell victim to one other tactic. So 90% of the enemies you just jumped over and did the whole foom foom to, like you can do in this game to the weaker enemies. But then there was the harder enemies, and the way you got them was usually if you couldn't get them any like standard way because of their blocking, which usually was the big guys. Then you had to. That was not the plan. Then you had to like use the dagger to slow them down, and then it just became an easy victory at that point. And I mean, there was only like a handful of fights in Sands of Time that were really significant enough to be like legitimately difficult, like the elevator fight, or the fight that had, you know, only the big guys. Interesting.
This is a dangerous place. You should not have come back.
I don't have the luxury. I must see the Empress.
Impossible.
My mission. It is very urgent. I must see her.
You don't understand. When the last grain falls from this hourglass, the Empress will create the Sands of Time. No business of yours could be more important than that.
I have come to stop the Empress from creating the sands.
Then yours is a fool's errand. The creation of the sands was foretold in the timeline. It cannot be stopped.
I just saved your life. Twice. All I'm asking for is some information. Tell me where the sands will be created.
In there. But the room has been sealed. You cannot enter.
There must be a way.
Ha! You'd have to undo the very fortifications of the castle. An impossible task.
When a man is faced with his own death, he finds the impossible less of a barrier. Tell me how.
Very well. The gate is controlled by an elaborate clockwork system located inside the mechanical tower. Even assuming you can reach the device and activate it, the machine still needs power. As water passes through the moat, the machine will receive power. But first, you'll have to fill the moat from the supply in the garden tower. Activate both towers, and the door will open. You'll need this. It's more than just a weapon. It also serves to activate a system of bridges which will grant you access to the other towers. It won't make a difference, though.
Interesting that there was the vocals also. Yay, we got the serpent sword. We got an upgraded sword now. We got an upgraded sword now. Might as well save again. I lost track. Oh yeah, combat. That's what I was talking about. But yeah, the combat compared to, like, you know, this game versus the last game is a lot. Because of those repeated tactics in this, like, you do tend to repeat tactics, but it's not necessarily because you have to, or it's like the easiest. You tend to just do it because it's the most convenient to do. But they're the supposed easier tactics take longer to kill enemies. Like, if you actually, you know, bother to combo and put the effort into that, then it is much better. It is definitely much better to combo and to do different types of attacks than it is to let me focus here. Okay. Than it is to just do the easy spams, because they're not as rewarding. Just even like the jumping over them over and over again, like unless you've got like a significantly stronger weapon, then that doesn't kill them super quickly either, even the easier ones. Like I've got a upgraded sword now, so doing oh, that was a double dumb. Yeah, it should be easier, but you know, it doesn't necessarily. Yeah, like I can definitely do some of the spam tactics easier with this sword, but in a sense, I don't know, I guess you earn it. Okay, so what we are going to do first is, see that gate down there, that door down there? That is another secret room. So that is what we'll do first. Oh.
Destroy him!
Yeah, look at this.
I am victorious!
Those enemies are nothing now. They become chump change. Wrecked. Okay, so we gotta turn this to turn to each tower. The clockwork tower is the one we tend to always do first. Or at least I do anyway. I don't know if that's because you have to or not. But it is the one I'm going to do first anyway, because well, I think the game's lined up to be done that way. It tells you about that one first and such. But yeah, I think that's the one it expects you to do first, because you see the way the enemies are oriented. You start with those really easy ones that I just absolutely ruined, and then you eventually get to some harder ones, and it pretty much shows you, you know, those harder enemies for the first time, and you face some certain enemies there for the first time that I think you end up facing in the next area, without it telling you what they are or why they are and stuff like that, which is fascinating. But we have made it to this area. It's a bit chaotic, but shouldn't be too difficult. Yep, got through that one. Okay, now the next bit. I see what I have to do. It's mistimed, but yeah. That was also mistimed. There we go. Much better. And now we're home free to get our extra life. We've almost got one of these per episode. The first few are pretty easy to get though. Especially if you know where they are. There we go. A nice life up. Time to leave. Well, that's nice and easy. Why weren't you away yet? Hello. Yeah. Oh, that is strange. Please let me see again. Thank you. That was a poor choice. I gotta remember how to get back. Ah, yes, easy. There we go. I was overthinking it. But I completely lost track of what I talked about. I think I spoke about everything I wanted to speak about with the combat and stuff, so yeah, let's move on to the tower, the clockwork tower, and get that done. Because after the clockwork tower, you get a new weapon. Actually, after both either tower you pick, you get it. But yes, the way up. Yes, this way. Oh, that was nearly a problem. But it's another thing that I really like about this game being so free-flowing is that, like, you sort of have to know where you're going, if that makes sense. Like I said, like, there's still like an area I get lost, and I actually really like that because it still feels fun to play over and over again because you have to sort of remember where to go. Whereas, like, I know with definitely with Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, it is very, very much you just follow the path, and following the path like takes you to where you need to go, and it becomes very obvious what needs to be done. That was yikes. Yikes, that fucking diagonal jump. Oh, I always die to the stupidest shit in this game. Oh, now I have to come all the way down from the life. Damn it. Ah. Ay, ay, ay. And now I've lost track of what I was saying because I got distracted by my own stupid. Yes, the free-flowing nature of this game. It is fun because, you know, you gotta get... it is, one thing that I don't like about playing this on PC is the fact that, oh, and now I'm gonna die because of that. Is because of that, like some glitches like that kind of mess you up. Just like visual glitches. Yes. That's annoying. Too stupid death. Again, this is the downside to being such a free-flowing, open type game, is that, with the movement and combat being so fluid, it leads to death like that. Though I'm pretty sure that, if I remember correctly, I only played it recently, so I should. But the parkour and stuff is fairly free-flowing in itself in the sorry about that. Is fairly free-flowing in Sands of Time. Like you know, you sometimes got your things moved up. The parkour's always been really good in this game. But the combat to move to match it was a pretty good move. Yes, now we gotta go back up here. And the other thing about this being free-flowing that I hadn't got to yet, like in terms of where to go, is you actually have to like you have to remember where to go. And like all these sections. So when you get like sent back to an area, whether it be like from a different direction or, you know, whatever, you know, something like that, you have to remember where things are and how to get between the places, which is unlike most games. I mean, that's another example of free-flowing jumping, where you jump diagonally, which is what got me killed before. But that was about as dumb as you could get. I'm not fucking rewinding that. Oh, you're fucking kidding me! We'll be back right after this intermission. A damn fucking top-down camera. I'm gonna kill it. Okay, we're back here, and I've chosen the safe route of running across the wall instead of jumping with that dodgy camera angle. Okay, that's just the way up, but I think I gotta use that to get up actually. So, oh no, it's a jump between the walls. It's a lot more simple than I was making it out to be. Nice to see ladders making their comeback. And jump. Oh, alright. Look at that, there's a freaking save thing right here. And we're definitely making this save. I actually made one in the interim. Just in case things went wrong again. Oh yeah, see, you got these easy guys here. In the garden, you'd be facing the hard one straight away. Look at that, 4 hits. Oh, that is one of my favorite attacks. Oh yeah, and that's another thing as well, is that, like, each different sword you unlock, the combos get longer and longer. And is one of my absolute favorite things. Like, the combos just get better and cooler. Like, there are some, I'd have to, like, look them up to see what they're, like, to remember them, but there are some, like, jumping off the wall combos that are, like, really good. I didn't mean to push R. Oh, yeah.
Help me with this.
Oh, you nearly tried to. But like doing like attacks like this, like for these now. Ow, that was fun. Like these enemies are triggered now, but that's because of the upgrade in sword. I love that you, like the way you just like earn power. I like that. She's just standing there stunned, like, bro, how did I let myself get hit? Bye. Oh, here we go. Hi, Fred. Expected to make sound. Sorry, you gotta really focus with these guys. Come on. Ow. There we go. I was gonna try and do a no damage with this guy. Unfortunately, I fucked that up. These guys are actually quite simple if you just like sort of pay attention. Yeah, and I fucked that up. You actually have a bigger window than you expect. Like, that's the thing that even I'm gonna have to remember is that like the window is actually fairly big. Ow. I thought I rolled then. Now I'm mistiming everything. There we go. Like he leans the opposite way to the like at first the way he's gonna grab. So you kind of instinctively want to move the opposite way to the way he's leaning. Yeah, I nearly fucked up. Oh, I moved. Come on. Damn, that one sucked. That one actually fucking hurt. I thought I was gonna do it. Come on, get grounded already. There we go. Should be good enough. Wrong way! No, we're not doing that. What? Camera? I was actually on his shoulder then, but... Oh, the double. The famous double. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, so much for trying to do this, like, first, you know, attempt. I've done it before, if you can believe. I mean, look at that. That was like 2 hits away. That's fucked. I really lost the plot at the end of that one. And there he goes. Well, let's try and get some sands back because that was a bit of a sham. Ah! Can't really take much damage at all. Yeah, I can't even take 1 hit. Okay, let's just do this easy way. And get some of our sands back. Give us more. And there's some more artwork. Please tell me there's some water. No water. That's a shame. That could be problematic for our future endeavors, but oh, there's some. Perfect. Well, this is where we're going to end it. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to hit the like button. If you enjoy this content and want to see more, feel free to subscribe. But for now, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!